Jiren, the strongest fighter of the renowned Pride Troopers, his power that rivals the gods of destruction, versus Captain Underpants, the caped crusader who may be the most underrated superhero in all of comics. Who will win this fight of Dragon Ball Versus? Well, the point of this video is to find out by pitting these two juggernauts together. We will cover these two and go into deep analysis using Harvard level resources to determine who is the true winner. Before we get into the battle, we will be going through the biographies and power feats between these two characters, and first up is Jiren. So Jiren is currently the strongest fighter in the Tournament of Power in Dragon Ball Super, a tournament that features 10 of the strongest fighters from 8 universes out of the total 12 universes in the entire Dragon Ball verse. It has even been stated that Jiren is stronger than his own god of destruction, Vurmaud. And Jiren not only has insane strength, but also insane speed. He is even faster than his teammate Dispo, who is, quote, faster than the speed of light. While not many feats of Jiren has been displayed outside of the Tournament of Power, we will mention his feats that have been shown in the Tournament of Power itself. Jiren was able to defeat Majikaio with just the air pressure from his punch. He was able to block punches from Super Saiyan God Goku with just a single finger. The same Super Saiyan God Goku that could cause damage to the universe with just a few punches. Then, Jiren followed this up by being able to blink away Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken x 20 Goku, and then was able to easily defeat a Universal Spirit Bomb that Goku threw at him. Needless to say, Jiren is a strong fighter who is not to be messed with, but he is cocky and he doesn't seem to be the smartest fighter. A feat outside of his strength would be his fight against Hit, a character that can manipulate time. Hit had trapped Jiren inside of a dimension of time, but Jiren was able to break out of it and defeat this legendary assassin. This gives Jiren plenty of strong 4D powers, but ultimately is not known if he is a 4D being. But he likely isn't though. He has no known weaknesses yet. But with that being said, let's get into our next hero. Captain Underpants, otherwise known as Mr. Krupp, principal of Horowitz Middle School. At one point, he was just a mean principal, until two boys by the name of George and Harold decided to hypnotize him and turn him into their comic book character, Captain Underpants. At first, he didn't have any powers whatsoever, until the third novel when he takes some extra strength super power juice that was created by aliens, and he gets extreme levels of strength, durability, and he can now fly at high speeds. Over the course of his superhero career, my boy Captain Underpants had defeated giant robots, giant monsters, aliens, and even a giant Venus flytrap. Captain Underpants is a vastly underrated character in all of comics. Captain Underpants is indeed planet level in terms of his strength, as the evil version of himself, Captain Blunderpants, in an alternate timeline, was able to destroy a planet. This means that our current Captain Underpants would likely be able to do so as well. Also, this means that his durability is likely at least planet level as well. Also, another character in the Captain Underpants universe is Super Diaper Baby, who actually has the powers of Captain Underpants transferred to him. In fact, it is actually less than half of Captain Underpants' powers. Yet despite this only being half of his powers, Super Diaper Baby is able to fly to Uranus and back in less than 15 minutes, but this puts him at least 20 times faster than the speed of light, and it didn't even seem that he was in a rush. And with this being only half of Captain Underpants' powers, and it was implanted into a baby, not a full-grown human, it shows that Captain Underpants should be much stronger and much faster than this. Also, Super Diaper Baby, with the help of his sidekick dog, was able to push the planet Earth a very significant difference, showing that he not only has strong striking power of destroying a planet, but strong strength of moving a planet. Also, Captain Underpants, before getting his powers, had the ability to fling underwear at opponents with amazing velocity. In fact, he was able to knock people down with it. Now imagine with his powers that he has now what he could do with his underwear attacks. An attack that would be both stronger and faster than his punches. So he could fling underwear with planet levels of strength, bare minimum. The main weakness of Captain Underpants is that he can lose his powers and be turned back into Principal Mr. Krupp if water is poured onto him. But with just a snap of the finger, that will turn him right back into Captain Underpants, powers intact. With the powers of these two juggernauts explained, let's get into this fight.
It was at this moment
Jiren
knew. He fucked up.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
So yes guys, despite all odds, Captain Underpants uses his wedgie powers and is able to barely pull out a victory against Jiren. It seems that Captain Underpants did find Jiren's true weakness, which was a wedgie. Now, Captain Underpants shows that he is one of the strongest characters in all of fiction, but whoever could dare stand up to him? I guess we may never know. But anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of Dragon Ball Versus. I will be trying to get the next one out faster, and that one will be featuring two new characters as well, a Dragon Ball character versus a character of another work of fiction. But anyways guys, if you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts. Who do you think would win? Also, turn on notifications so you want to see more of my videos, and go down below in the description, join my Discord, and follow me on Twitter. But anyways, guys, thanks to all my Patreon supporters, Jiraj Payton, the awesome guy who only supports Broku on Patreon, and Zach Tortaku. Those are my Super Saiyan 1s, and these are my Super Saiyan 2s on Patreon. Israel Flores, Mystic Ghoul, Darius, Badass Thug, Sin Overlord, Dutch Gamer Monkey, and Griffin Jacob. Thank you guys so much for all the support. It really does mean a lot, and I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Peace out.